alone amid the many faces loved, aware among unknowing happy hum. Her armored spirit kept march upon the hours, listening for a forcing tremendous step in the close beauty of the inhuman wise. Alone amid the many faces loved. Now this is now a kind of a local picture on here. You can imagine that Savitri is in the hermitage and there are other cottages, other rishis are there, the whole conclave is there, everybody is there. Amid the many faces loved, they love her Savitri, they worship her. They see something very remarkable in her. Although the rishis are great tapaswins, they see something great in her. Aware among unknowing happy hands, her armored spirit kept watch upon the hour. But they are not aware what Savitri is keeping in her soul. They are not yet aware of that thing. Her armored spirit kept watch upon the hour. Yes, the hour is coming. Upon the hour, Narad has told, this day returning, such a one must die. This day returning. So, the time, the event, everything is complete. This happened. Narad is coming to Ashwapati's palace. He is having a session with the royal family, and in the course of that session, he discloses about the death of Satyavan, and he says, 12 swift-winged months are given to him and her. This day returning, Satyavan must die. This day returning. So that is the mark now. The day on which Savitri, Narad has made that announcement, it is from that day, 365 days, Satyavan must die. And also not only the day, the moment. He is telling this to Savitri and others around noon on that particular day. He comes in the morning, we are seeing there is a long session and makes an announcement, and at noon hour he discloses this fact. So the hour, the moment, the kshana, dinner, in fact Vyasa Savitri describes everything. The samvatsara, kshana, everything is completely fixed in that thing about the death of things. So here, upon the hour, Savitri is listening now. Yes, it is going to happen today, today, you see. And therefore she is counting and she engages herself with the yoga accordingly. Listening for a forcing tremendous moment, tremendous step in the close beauty of the inhuman way. Listening for a forcing tremendous step. Foreseen by whom? Foreseen by Narad. Savitri is made known of it, is made aware of it. Savitri is not foreseeing it. It is Narad who has foreseen it. And he is making, listening for a foreseeing, tremendous, what a beautiful line. Listening, that is one foot, for a second foot, foreseen, third foot, tremendous, tremendous, third foot, a step, fourth, fourth foot, 5 feet, you see. So, listening, that is a dactyl, long, short, for a, pirik, if foreseen, if for a, pirik, foreseen, I am, tremendous, I am, a step, again, and I am. Listening for a forcing tremendous step. See what a powerful line metrically is when you see the vowelation is so beautiful here. In fact, something happens like that. Alone amid many faces, loving, listening for a forcing tremendous step. Suddenly the music is different in that line. Suddenly the music is different in that line, you see. In the close beauty of the inhuman why. Inhuman, why the death is going to take place in the forest where there is nobody around, not in the group of hermitages there, but when they are absolutely alone in the depth of the forest. It is in the close beauty, but it is a beauty also because nature is very rich there, very beautiful, very powerful there. At the same time, it is going to be a very beautiful moment. It is a destined place for a beautiful thing to happen. And that is what it is beautiful all. Inhuman. It has to be inhuman. No mental trace at all. Completely out, you see. No interference of human. Competent, a competent, and silent, deathfully competent. Savitri is a fighter, Savitri is a wrestler. Where? In silent, deathfully, list, akhada, where you do wrestling, wrestling ground, akhada, list is akhada. Where you do wrestling, wrestling pit. You see, list is a wrestling pit, you see.
Like an arena.
Huh?
Arena.
Yeah, arena, okay. Well, but here list is a little smaller, but it's a wrestling, it's a combatant, no? You see. Arena, you can say that, akhada. In Hindi, you will be akhada. Sanskrit also is akhada. A combatant, she is a fighter, the wrestler, you see. In silent, deathful list. List is not LIST. It is where you do the wrestling. The world unknowing, obviously nobody knows that. Only three people know what is going to happen on that day. Of course, Savitri and Savitri's parents. Only three. The world, and nobody else had that idea what is going to happen. For the world, she stood. That's a pity. She is taking the entire burden of the entire creation here, but nobody is aware of it. What she is bearing for us, such stupid, ignorant fellows we are, you see. Insensitive people we are, you see. For the world she stood, no helper had she save the strength within. Obviously, strength within. There was no witness of terrestrial eyes. The gods above and nature's soul below were the spectators of that mighty strife. So the whole sentence is against this list. You can see the images, all the things. Working and knowing. No helper, she saved with strength within. There was no witness of terrestrial eyes. The gods above and nature. So the gods are seeing from above and the nature around, that physical nature which is there around. Soul below was the spectators of that mighty. Means neither the gods can help her nor nature around here. Now there is a little pity. The gods above and nature's soul below. This line. So what a beautiful line. Gods are standing above. You see, actually, when the mother is to give darshan from the balcony, she says that I see all you children below here, but there are gods are also crowding in the sky for my darshan. In the sky, she says, all the gods are meeting there and seeing them around. You see. She comes specifically at the time of her darshan, when she comes on the balcony or the terrace, the crowd around. You see. The gods above and nature's soul below. The pity is the revised edition of Savitri, I think your edition. The gods above and nature, soul below. Yours is nature, soul below, no? What do you got in the text? What do you got in the text? Nature, soul below. S-O-L-E. Here also, what a pity. What a pity. What a pity, you see. That is what these revised edition people have done, you see. It is actually nature, not in the revised edition, it is nature. And S-O-U-L-E, S-O-L-E. Actually, the real text is this one. The 1950 text is this one. What we have here. Nature's. And it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Nature, soul below. Obviously, it is nature's soul which is seeing the whole spectacle of it. So powerful, so occultly charged, so occultly dense. Nature's soul is very dilute, very. I don't know how they got it here, but there is no reference is given, no information is given, no details are given. How they have changed this phrase to that phrase.
The birth centenary also has SOUL. No.
It's nowhere there. No information is there. So I will dismiss that the phrase there. Nature, soul is a wrong phrase there. See. So your thing also obviously because it was based on this text. Yeah, it was based on this text. You see. Now people say very cleverly, look, this is might be a dictated line, and Nirod Baran, who was taking the dictation, he made a mistake for writing uh, SOLE as SOUL, and so on and so forth. You see, nature's soul. He has mixed up this S and this S. See, that is the kind of argument they use. But see, the author chart is there, the gods above and nature's soul below. The gods above and nature's soul below. Perfect iambic line. The gods, first iambic, above, second iambic, and nature, second, soul below. I will even put this thing as a spondy. Nature's soul below. And third, below. Fifth, I am below, you see. What a beautiful line, what a powerful line this one is. The gods above and nature's soul below were the spectators of that mighty strife. Mighty strife, well, it is more than a strife, it is a combat, do or die battle, or the gladiators, if you like to say, you see, in the dreadful list, you see. Around her was the austere sky. Now he is giving the description of the nature that around, you see. Around her was the austere sky pointing hill, austere, bare, great tapasya is being done by those mountains. Those mountains are doing tapasya for what? To bring the spiritual richness to the place where great things can happen. Great thing is going to happen in this place. Satyavan is going to die. Savitri is going to win the victory. And for that victory, all those peaks are doing tapasya through ages and ages and ages. Austere, sky pointing hills, they want to reach the heaven. And that is the tapasya. The silent matter is performing the nature is performing that tapasya. There is yoga around her. So it is. She is although there was no witness terrace. Still, there was a kind of a preparation of this thing here around that thing. Around her was an austere, sky pointing hill. Yeah, heaven was looking, climbing up. And green, murmurous, broad, deep-thoughted wound, muttered incessantly their muffled spell. They're talking all the nature is now become alive to the moment, to the event which is going to happen here. Very quickly it is going to happen there, you see. Around her was the austere sky pointing hill and a green, murmurous, broad, deep thoughted pool, muttered incessantly, the muffled. See the variation in the rhythm, the gods above and nature's soul below, and a green, murmurs, broad, deep-thoughted is kind of spreading around here. See, that thing which is dense is kind of opening out also. The rhythm brings those effects also through the sound. See, muttered incessantly, the muffled spell, muffled because of the circumstances. A dense, magnificent, colored, self-wrapped life, colored, self-wrapped, is covered by itself, draped in the leaves, vivid, emerald, monotone, the forest, the trees, the mountains. This is the description of nature that around. Because he says, no, who are the spectators? Nature of that thing. So this is the description of nature now. How nature is watching there. And sacred checkers sometimes and black flowers. Immured her destinies, secluded scene. They are protecting that particular place. And I told you earlier, the death has to take place when there is absolutely nobody around, only nature and God above. Nobody, no human interference at all. The mental man will spoil the game. If it happens in the forest hermitage, then all the people start crowding around here, and the occult work which Savitri has to do, that work will not be got done. Therefore, it has to happen in a lonely forest where there is absolutely no human being around anywhere. Absolutely none around here, you see. Therefore, it is happening there. That is a destined meeting place. Destined. It has to happen that way alone. And we are saying that destined meeting place. What do you see? A huge rock in the mountains there, and as if on the rock carved the figure of a matted hair hermit who has blue throat on the rock. So that place is guarded by him, by Shiva himself, who has drunk the entire poison of the creation. It is he who is guarding the destined meeting place. It is there Savitri has to meet that Yamanashi. Nilakanta, he is there, that rock. See, very clear, very beautiful description and very well linked up, you see. A dense, magnificent, colored, self-wrapped life, draped in the leaves of vivid emerald monotone, and set with checkers, sunbeams, and bright flowers, a mute destiny secluded, a mute keeping protected from them.